network gets roasted after dedicating an entire report on Bolton's mustache by US4Trump.com. CNN, who managed to do a piece on John Bolton's mustache, seems to have no end to their preferred style of journalistic nonsense. After POTUS successfully names former United Nations Ambassador John Bolton as National Security Advisor, this is what CNN reports about: can President Trump handle John Bolton's mustache? Seriously, CNN? CNN's style of journalism knows no bounds to complete nonsense. Who can forget their latest piece on the inside of the dog's ear who looks like POTUS? In the CNN tweet below, you will see them make fun of Bolton's mustache. This is the hard-hitting reporting style that CNN has completely disgraced themselves with. Let's look at the tweets. Can President Trump handle John Bolton's mustache? The incoming National Security Advisor's look has caused quite a stir on the internet. Can President Trump handle it? Yeah, let's just see what they're basically...
The man President Trump wants as his national security advisor must be pretty secure to step on the world stage, knowing the first thing people will meet is his mustache.
This is John Bolton, by the way. Mustaches don't always tell you everything you need to know about a person, but this one does.
He must be resigned to being portrayed heading to the White House for his first briefing as Yosemite Sam. He's not just depicted as a loose cannon, but one with a mustache. Already, the president's hair has been affixed to Bolton's upper lip.
If Bolton looks familiar to you, it may be because he's been on the Captain Crunch box for over 40 years.
If you believe the reporting in Fire and Fury, one of President Trump's issues with Bolton initially
was his mustache. I mean, that was the singular focus of derision.
Steve Bannon is quoted as saying Bolton's mustache is a problem. Trump doesn't think he looks the part. But more than a year later, the president got over it, and comedians can't get enough of it.
And Ambassador Bolton...
When Dana Carvey joined Stephen Colbert, he gave his mustache a name.
Sorry, who's General Snowball?
That's the name of my mustache.
Carvey kept making weird noises, and his mustache kept growing.
Easy, fella. No, boy, Stephen Fran. Stephen, small, little, feminine man.
Carvey called his mustache a little engorged. But don't expect Bolton to capitulate. Back in 2016, he tweeted, "I appreciate the grooming advice from the totally unbiased mainstream media, but I will not be shaving my mustache." Of course, that was before he was portrayed breastfeeding a puppy. That's enough to make your facial hair stand on end.
Come on, nuzzle up, sugar buns. Here we go.
Jeannie Mo, CNN, New York.
Well, Ragnar didn't skip a beat when he quickly responded to CNN with hard-hitting journalism. CNN, can the president handle a mustache? Gather round, folks. Let's find the answers to the world's most important questions. Yeah, that's true. Philly jumped right in and reminded everyone of the two scoops reporting that CNN is entrusted with. He said, Pulitzer Prize-winning journalism can't decide if the story or Trump getting 2 scoops of ice cream should win it this year. And for your enjoyment, we have posted 2 scoops. Video below. Additionally, leave it to our brave veterans to remark, "This is classic," Vet Park said. CNN, do you ever feel bad about depositing your paycheck? Laugh out loud. And Vets Park followed up with a second punch down saying, "Quite a scoop you got there. Bravo, CNN." That was good. I wouldn't have thought of that. In ending, Stevens laid down a photo meme. It needs no words. The monkeys at CNN. as with the typical style of CNN to report on the President of the United States, for chocolate cake, 2 scoops of ice cream, and cheeseburgers. This fascination with Donald Trump and his culinary habits that CNN seems to have come to fame with, the 2 scoop story. Seriously, CNN, it's time to upgrade your coverage of the president, although it's good to see you have moved past food and onto mustaches. It's absolutely no wonder no one watches CNN. As we all know, CNN fell to number 24 according to Newsweek. Yeah, this is the
Time magazine got a scoop. Literally a scoop.
1 scoop for me, please.
On the president's scoops, we already knew he hankers for taco bowls and Big Macs and KFC, eaten with a knife and a fork. We knew he sometimes insists on fellow diners eating meatloaf.
And then he says, Chris, you and I are going to have the meatloaf.
It's emasculating.
No, it's not.
We've heard him lovingly describe the dessert being served as he informed China's leader that U.S. missiles had been launched against Syria.
And we had the most beautiful piece of chocolate cake that you've ever seen.
Which brings us to ice cream. Now, in the Blue Room of the White House, the president sits down for a candlelit dinner with 3 correspondents from Time magazine. Dining with the enemies of the people. Of course they're going to notice every little thing. With the salad course, Trump is served what appears to be Thousand Island dressing instead of the creamy vinaigrette for his guests. And then the gem. At the dessert course, he gets 2 scoops of vanilla ice cream with his chocolate cream pie instead of the single
I would have had
scoop
5.
for everyone else.
2 scoops. 2 scoops for me, please.
Tweeted one critic. So the whole dominance thing extends to desserts too? Joe Biden has spoken as if he were a member of Ice Cream Addicts Anonymous.
My name is Joe Biden and I love ice cream.
But Joe doesn't have an ice cream parlor named after him in Trump Tower as the president does. And check out Impeach Mint. It's not a real Ben & Jerry's flavor, just a spoof. President Obama got the same Impeach Mint. President Trump's face has been plastered on ice cream. Maybe he should invite this Italian champion to the White House. He holds the Guinness record for most scoops balanced on a cone, 121. That is a tall cone to climb, Mr. President.
9 scoops, 10 scoops.
Genemos.
10 scoops for me, please.
CNN, New York.
Scoops for me.
Unreal, but this actually depicts Trump
that is a
right
tall
here.
Cone to climb.
Right here in Manhattan, eating ice cream, and that's a Haagen-Dazs. I know because I eat them too. Those are the almond crunch. I mean, it's typical New York. I mean, look. You gotta love them, that's all. And I would have had 5 scoops with my chocolate cream pie, if I could, Let me know what's wrong with that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.